Hi, I'm Brian. Welcome back to another On the Road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop! Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Okay, today we're working on a Frigidaire affinity dryer. The complaint is that it won't heat at all. And if we go ahead and turn it on and start a cycle here. And we're getting no heat at all here. So this is an electric dryer. So what we'll do is open this up and check our fuses and our element and see what's causing this not to heat. The tools needed for this repair are a Phillips screwdriver or a square bit driver, a flat blade screwdriver, and a flexible extension. Okay, so the first thing we need to do to gain access to the components on this dryer is remove our two Phillips or square bit screws. Alright, we're going to open the door and slide the top assembly back. The front of it's has grooves and it's held under the two tabs, so we just slide that back and we can lift it up. It's on hinges in the back, so we're just going to prop that up like that there. Okay, so with the lid propped open, we have access to our control board here and our lid switch harness. So what we're going to do is just get down to our actual components and test them right at the terminals. So we got to take the front panel off next to get down there. We're going to disconnect our connector here for the door switch, and next we have 4 screws here that we're going to remove. Alright, there's going to be 2 screws tucked in the corner here that hold the front panel on to the sides of the cabinet. We're going to remove those next. Alright, the next 2 screws we need to remove are inside the door here. Alright, and there's going to be 2 screws on the bottom we need to remove. Tip it back and kind of prop it up, have a little more clearance. Alright, now we can just lift up on the front panel and remove it. There's 4 clips, 2 on each side, that hold it in place. And if we lift up and remove it, come off of there. Alright, earlier we disconnected our door switch harness here. There's still a tab that secures the wiring to the frame here, or this bracket. And we were able to just kind of slide our panel off to the side here and it's secure, so we're just going to leave this connected and we shouldn't have to go any further with that. Alright, next we can take off our bulkhead. To do that, we're going to take these 2 screws out that hold this bracket that the control board sits on. And then we have 4 screws around the edges. Next we can release our belt and remove the belt and drum. So we're just going to pull the idler pulley to release the tension on the belt, and then we're going to remove the belt off the motor pulley. Alright, the first thing we'll check is our thermal fuse over here on the air duct. We're just going to remove one wire from it. And we're just going to do a continuity check. Alright, and that audible tone tells me this fuse is good. Alright, the next thing we'll check is our high limit fuse and our high limit thermostat. Alright, the fuse is good. No, I'm sorry, this is our high limit thermostat, which was good, and this is our high limit fuse, and that's also good. So next we're going to check our element, which is this black and this yellow wire here. Okay, and we don't have any continuity through the element, so that is the reason why our heater, or that is the reason why our dryer is not heating. We have a bad heat element. Alright, so to replace the heating element, there's going to be one screw in the back that holds it in place. Alright, now we're going to remove the two screws for the front bracket of the element. And now, remove the element. Alright, next we're going to remove the two screws for the bracket inside the element here. Alright, next we're going to remove the high limit thermostat and fuse. And then our last wire for the element. And now we can remove the old element. We can now get our new element into position. Reinstall our element wires. And our thermal fuse and thermostat. Now we can put our bracket back on. Alright, there's little tabs on the bottom of the bracket that goes into the bottom of the cabinet. So we'll line that up there, just on the right side. And we can put our two front screws back in the bracket. Okay, so now we just need to put the dryer back together. We'll go ahead and put the drum and the belt back in. Alright, so we got the dryer back together. We got it running through a cycle here. I'm just going to open the door and see if it's heating up for us now. And it's nice and hot like it should be. That will complete this repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.